Okay guys, sorry about that, my battery died, but like I said, hopefully what Joe said, the price range is going to be between 450 or 500. I'm looking at mainly about 500, and like I said, if that's the case, I'm going to have to do 250 here and 250 there, and if it's a little bit more than that, like let's say 700, I was just checking. Like I said, just checking, my dog just was getting herself comfortable again. But like I said, if it's around 700 or something like that, I'm going to have to do 250, 250, 200 down the line. But again, besides everything that I mentioned, with the possibilities of everything, of some of the good stuff that we heard, as well as some of the disadvantages of it. Again, I'm just hoping, like Joe says, and a lot of other people are hoping and praying, that Sony's not rushing this, and that eventually, and that hopefully they're playing it smart. Because, like I said, they presented it, and they presented basically a sneak peek of what it can do, of what the controller is going to look like, with the PS Vita is going to be capable of doing with it. But they didn't show the console itself, so hopefully they're playing it smart by only giving us a small sneak peek of what the games are going to look like, what the controller is going to look like, what the camera looks like, and what the PS Vita, like I said, is probably going to be capable of doing in conjunction with it. So, but again, hopefully they're not rushing it out, because if they rush it out, because if that's the case, like I said, with Joe Vargas, Angry Joe is worried about, and everybody else I'm pretty sure is the same way, is, if this is a case of them rushing it out, everybody's pretty much afraid. It's looking forward to this, has been looking forward to this since, the Wii U was announced, and even before that. One thing is, a lot of people, pretty much hoping that they're not making a mistake here, because if they are rushing it out, what people are afraid is going to happen is the PS4 is going to get backlashed, if you will, because it might fail, it might get these red screens and whatever it is, kind of death screen that the PlayStations are known for. But hopefully that's not the case. And for me, it's I like I said, I plan to get it. I'll plan to get it. Like I said, if it's a decent at a decent price, I'll save up money here and there to get it. But for me, this would be like a new venture as well, because everybody's pretty much thinking, I'm going to get the Wii U, and I am going to get the Wii U as well. It's just going to take time. My birthday's coming up, so I might as well look towards that. But for me, here's the thing. My family's mostly been a Nintendo family. That's the thing. Like, we're mostly, like anybody else, we're mostly Disney family. Most of our movies that you see are Disney-related movies, if not Disney animated movies as well. It's mostly all Disney stuff. So, for us, Nintendo has kind of been like Disney. We've mostly been Nintendo. I mean, yeah, we started out with the Atari 2600, and then when my second oldest sister's birthday came around, my parents ended up getting her the NES, and that was hers, but it specifically became later on all of ours. And then after that, I ended up pretty much a few years later. I ended up getting the TurboGrafx 16. Which was a surprise. I ended up getting that for Christmas. And then, due to finances, we really didn't advance ourselves anymore, except for my older sister ended up getting a Game Boy. So pretty much all three of us kind of got something that out of the video game industry that we've always wanted. My second older sister got the Nintendo, which became like all of ours. I ended up getting the TurboGrafx, which became all of ours. And my older sister ended up getting her Game Boy, which I think she still has. Go figure. But like I said, financially we weren't able to get anything else, but as time went on, we ended up getting I ended up, when I got back to Kansas, I got the top loader for the NES. And then when I came back out here for a visit, I was given the Super Nintendo. Because my niece had a Super Nintendo already, so they had an extra and they gave it to me. And that was cool. And then later on, I ended up getting the PlayStation 1. And then I ended up getting the GameCube. And then I ended up getting the PlayStation 2. I ended up getting an Atari Flashback, if you will, the 7800. And then I ended up getting the Wii. When I was working at Walmart, I got the Wii. And then I came out here, and about a year or so after I came out, I got the Xbox 360. And then eventually, while I was out in Kansas, even before I came out here and got that, I got the Nintendo DS, as well as I got the Game Boy Advance. And then, like I said, when I came back out here, a year later, I got the 360. And then just recently I got a new Wii because the other Wii's disc drive's not working right. I mean, the virtual console works, but not the system itself. So, not the disc drive itself, so that's a minus. But, so yeah, among all those, mostly been all Nintendo, as you can tell. The one mostly I ended up getting close to getting more of was the PlayStation ones, but that was it. But mostly been all Nintendo. So, for me and my family, this could be the year I ended up getting probably two of the new consoles, if not three of them. It all depends on the price range. Right now, the most affordable one I can look at is the Wii U. And we'll just have to see what happens there. But again, getting back to what I'm saying, hopefully when I save up money to get this, depending on the pricing, it'll be worth it, and there won't be no malfunction like a lot of people are worried about. So that's all I can say about it. But let me know what you guys think. I was trying to say this at the end of part 2, but let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, and what you guys think about the Sony PlayStation 4 coming out, and what you feel about its advantages and disadvantages. Again, I'll provide a link down below in the description box, all three, as well as in the playlist description box, where you can read this on on Digital Spy, as well as watch it on Angry Joe Show. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. I'm sorry this was in 3 parts. My battery died in the last one, so let me know what you guys think. So till next time, God bless. Take care. I'm gonna let my camera charge. Peace out.